have to give someone an invite code. Ooh. Do we want to just go on an empty table and see what we got here? Like, fool around? Or do you want...
It's just a template, so maybe we should pick a template that has some stuff filled out because we don't know where anything is.
Sure. Well, I mean, that's the only adventure we got. It's Trouble at the Bald Board Tavern.
Oh, is this an adventure? Or is it just a template? Adventure. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's look at it.
Code right there.
You know what? Chat, if you could see that, you can log in.
Traveling to a new map. It loads up.
Ooh.
So it looks cool. It's on Unreal 5. I believe these are like your basic characters and all that.
Hold on, I'm
like
just gonna move my preview down here so I can see it better. Okay.
Sure.
Oh, that's so much. Yeah, that's so nice. Move the minis around.
You got the minis, which can move like this. It gives you the feet. You also can claim the mini. Hit the claim button. Claim this mini and use it because if you're a player into this game, you claim it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Feet you move, you can go around.
This is nice.
Can I open this door? Can they open this door? Can someone open the door? Choose variation. Open. But yeah, so like this is something that's been pre-made and everything. If you look on your left-hand side, you have your overhead camera. You can switch it to that if you want a more tactical view.
And now they're
you
pogs.
Can then switch it away from that. Yeah, now they're like little, But I don't know. Honestly, I feel like it looks really cool, but the reason you play Project Sigil is it's for this.
Yeah.
Full 3D. And like you can go.
I like the look of it.
Take photos and be like, this looks really cool. And then you can build vertically. This map does not, but you can build vertically. You got the floor to the left. And then on your right-hand side. So I feel like this is going to be a very powerful tool for people that know it and want to make homebrew. Because what I've seen that they've said about maps 2D is maps 2D is supposed to be the instant import from adventures. That's more so what they're looking for if you have an adventure and just want to play. This is the... I mean, with the community, people will make Icewind Dale in this, and Strahd will be like the first one. Someone will make it. If you can and play other people's maps, you'll be able to play Strahd probably within like a week.
I can see the creators making them and then selling like a Strahd pack for $10 and you get the 3D environment.
Sure. And all the minis. I can see someone making the minis. Because you also can do, we'll get to that a little bit, but you can do custom minis. So in your right hand corner, as the DM, this is pre-built as the adventure journal. It's like all your different tabs.
Is so great.
And you can write out, and it does actually have, you can do the whole thing with markup.
Yeah.
And you can do this. Like you can write your own story out like this, and this is what you want. And it has, this one has all the different checks that they have you do and what happens. I'm not going to spoil it if anyone's going to play it. But it has different acts to it that you can separate by tab. And then there is the biggest part of the creative side of this where you just have all of, so let's say I want to try and fill out what this has. This is a rustic village, right? I want the outside to a rustic village though. Owlbear Forest? Is that what you're using for the outside? Oh no, props. Don't want props. Big village. I'm trying to find a path, which is unfortunate that I'm not able to find it.
Yeah.
Because I want to build what this is. Can I just take copy? Sure. Or I can move it around.
Huh.
Let's just for the heck, for giggles, pretend that it goes out into a stone path. I can be like, and there's a stone path. And
we're just opening this for the first time, so we don't know where everything is.
And yes, like you can build the floor. You can then go like, ooh, walls. over here. I would like this area to have walls, and the walls snap. It's, I believe, R to rotate everything. And the lighting actually, like, there is a sun, I think. And I don't know if you get, I don't think you can choose the direction of the sun. But there is a light source. And then there are also roofs if you want to roof it off. Probably a way to search for it. And I feel
think
like
the
as
way
you
you
get
would do that is
better
by
at
going
this-
up and adding a floor on the second side, maybe?
I know that there are roofs. Or at least things you can add as roofs. Like,
Right.
I can make this a pitch roof. I'm surprised there's not, I mean, I guess is this just the roof at this point? Can I just make it a block?
There
That's
you go.
a roof. It's a chunky roof. And then if you go up a floor, then you can see through it. Well, it's just floor one because you're really looking at the first
Right.
floor. Then you can see through it. If it's infinite, it's just that. So yeah, that's building. You can just drag stuff and be like, ooh, it's cool. There are also set pieces, which I don't think you can go inside. No, so they're just like for large set pieces. You can't go inside them or anything. There's a little tower you could have, campsite, all that kind of thing. If you want to make things cool. Terrain, I see it. That's what happened.
There we go.
So dungeon has terrain. The village does not have terrain. Graveyard has terrain. Mines have terrain. Ooh, crystals.
Nice.
Now, terrain, from what I just saw, I don't see a way where you can paint it. And that I'm not a huge fan of. Because I'm dragging the terrain and I have to keep clicking every time I want something.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I can I just take this entire area, go Control C, Control V? Okay. You can copy it if you make a large section of terrain.
Interesting.
Your props are like small little things, like all these little tiny things on the table are props. Is that true? No, okay. I think this table is one thing all
Yeah,
together.
it
but
looks
you
like
can
one
put
prop.
things like prop. Like, oop, that's that right there. That's that right there. That kind of thing. And there's different variations too. I can make a knot brick. And then
I
you
think this
actually
is
have
a
light
pretty
source.
good VTT so far.
Cool too. What's highlighter do? H. Well, it looks like you can highlight where your cursor is.
Yeah.
So that's cool. As a DM. Tape measure. You just go boop, boop. It's that distance away. Because
Yeah, that's
we
another
will
nice
have
one.
to throw it into combat and see what happens. Whether it actually auto does distance, so you might have to use tape measure. There's your mini. There's all your monsters.
Nice.
Tokens. This if you want the token as opposed to the, if it doesn't have the mini version of it, it might have the token version of it. Then you can make your own. I didn't make anything, but outdoor body type. You can change the pose. Bless you. Here, all these cool things, items.
That's pretty awesome.
You
I
make
like
a
the
little-
idea that like your players could potentially buy
Yeah,
a
that's
hat
like,
or
well,
whatever and then make it themselves and
Well, your players can make their own miniatures in the game.
yeah, that's what
one
I
of the
mean. Like I
things- one of
like
the
that.
selling
Yeah.
points. Add an image such as a map or game board to the ground plane of your space. What does this mean?
So like if you had an image for a floor, I guess you could use it. And then you would put the terrain on top of that.
Add note, copy, paste. But how do I add the image?
Good question. Look at the bottom and the left. You can map URL, magnet, delete.
Oh,
So yeah.
interesting. Okay. Add notes to things like, okay, so this is like right here it's giving me a potential note I could show players. There's a note on this, which I'm not going to reveal, but it's like for the DM. Environment detail. That's your base
lighting.
layer. Your
Music,
lighting. Okay,
that's
so
a
that makes
cool
sense.
one.
Basic interior. Yeah, you can do music. I don't think I'm not streaming the music to this at the moment, but they have different OSTs, and they'll
Nice.
probably end up letting you do some form of custom music. I want to delete you. So, if I want to start an encounter, I must have a visible mini in this space. Okay, so I want
have
to
4.
drag. Well, no, but I want to drag
Right.
you. No, I want the token. I want them. My minis?
Yep.
I want this. I want you to be visible. Nope. Reveal. Ooh. Got cool little animation. And then encounter mode. Like, what if I want them to also be in the encounter? Maybe it's because they're not claimed?
Oh yeah, claim one.
Claim.
Okay, there we
Initiative
go.
3, okay. Initiative 5. So if this thing goes and I take this away in the lower left-hand corner, it has passive perception. That's cool. I would like you to use acid spray. Okay, that's cool. So I can hit all those 4. Does it auto roll people's saves? Confirm. Okay, it does that, and then it rolls damage on the board. Oh, wow.
That's pretty
About
cool.
this person just went unconscious. What happened? Okay, that doesn't actually have like an unconscious, but it is really cool. That's actually the person I put into combat. You're unconscious. Can you cast spells? Okay. Oh, that's pretty par for the course. Saved on Sacred Flame. So it looks like people can act outside of initiative, which is fine because, I mean, people hopefully won't be just throwing spells around outside of initiative. I'm going to cure wounds my own dead body here. Ooh. The dice got stuck on his head. Okay. This is cool. Combat looks cool. Looks pretty good.
I like how easy it is to find your shit, skills, attacks, features, spells.
Yeah, that's all down there. Got your different skills that you have pluses to.
And there's a show all button.
And that'll show everything
Yep.
so that you can just roll. Stone cunning spells. Level 1 spells.
I like this. This is a
like
great
it too.
looking tabletop.
It is a very great looking tabletop. I hope that they allow custom things to this. Wow, this thing can't take damage. But it's saved. Cool.
Homebrew
Well-
stuff, I believe, is part of the master subscription.
It is. So I really do think this is going to be very good for a homebrew. For sure.
Yep.
I'm excited for that aspect of it. Once it gets a little bit more stuff.
So, like,
and maybe
theoretically,
the ability
though,
to paint.
like, you could probably
I could run
run
this
the old
for that campaign.
modules with this. Well, even the
Yeah.
old modules, because you could make map cards with the maps that are provided in the module and then just use the minis on top of a 2D plane.
Really curious for a second. Add image board. End encounter. No, stop. I don't care about this. Can I?
You got to go back into creative mode.
Creative mode. You. If I blow this up and I go to. Doesn't mean by map URL. Does it have to actually be on the internet?
It looks that way.
Why can't I just upload a JPEG?
You got to upload it to Imgur.
I don't.
This is pretty cool, though. So far, I'm impressed. I'm kind of disappointed that it doesn't seem to interact with the D&D Beyond character sheet.
I am also a little bit disappointed for that.
I feel like they could easily make it so that, like, if you roll on the character sheet, it rolls out here. I feel like that's a thing they could add. So, like, they don't have to add the character sheet to this so much as the character sheet connects to this. Video Ninja.
I just got it. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you can blow. Can I now take this and blow this up? Okay, the quality isn't fantastic, and you'd have to make it 3D, but you could use this as a basis in theory.
To be fair, though, your image that exported is quite small. I don't think this is the... Yeah, you can export it bigger.
Yeah, so you could change things around. You can definitely export it bigger. But
and then I think like you could play right on top of this if you had like the Icewind Dale map or something.
Right. But what you would want to do at that point too is like stop hitting me with your tail.
Actually put stuff on there. I agree. I'm just saying that if you just wanted to play modules that already existed, though, you actually don't have to add the 3D, and you could just play on the map as well.
That doesn't actually fit the grid perfectly. Why isn't this snapping to the grid? Because this grid isn't actually aligned with this grid.
Yeah.
That's fine. But it is, though.
I bet each square is slightly not the same size, so it slowly gets worse off over time.
I can't place anything a little worse than that. At some point, someone's probably also going to figure out ways to just import stuff to this.
Oh, yeah.
With already 3D modules.
Yep.
So, this is a cool tool.
It also just came out today. They're going to add probably more features and add more stuff to it. But the combat looks cool. The building of maps looks cool. It imports automatically with D&D Beyond. If you're paying for the master subscription, you can just have access to this as the DM. And if you don't have an account, you can still use it for to play in games. You just can't run stuff without the subscription. I like it.
Imagine they'll have more integration with D&D Beyond characters and whatnot as time goes on. If that's what they're shooting for this.
Does it not have that yet?
I can't drop a D&D Beyond character. Like, there's nothing in custom where I can just be like... Mini type, quality painted, type B's large. I have to actually make the character mini in-game, and it only has those races.
That makes sense, but there should be a way to link this mini to a D&D Beyond character sheet after you make it. I would kind of hope. Load monster data, load character from clipboard. Select D&D Beyond character right below.
Wait, okay. I need to get off tab.
So yeah, you can just select your D&D Beyond characters.
I'm going to see what this looks like, and that'll be the last thing.
Well, there should be a drop. There's a drop down right there. You can just pick a character.
That's character from D&D Beyond. So many characters.
Roger.
Enable to load character class. This class is not supported. Fey Wanderer. Interesting. And then you have to actually make the mini. So it looks like the stats exist.
Yeah, the character sheet, all your actions and shit should exist. And then you just make the mini.
Circle of the Shepherd. What class is supported?
Probably only stuff for D&D 5.5.
March hare, let's go. We can't make a hare and gun, sadly. Efficiencies, hit points, rogue. Hi, sir. Miniature name. Then you change the appearance and do whatever you want.
That's pretty cool.
Whatever. But yeah, it is pretty cool. That's an orc.
I think they need to add more stuff to it, but like, I think this is a fine start.
It is. I'm very excited to see what they do. It is a cool...
I have to decide now if what they have now is worth starting to buy modules in D&D Beyond yet, or if it's still wait.
Hey, man, I don't know. I mean, I enjoy it, but I also am biased because I already have the stuff, so I can't speak.
Well, like, the question is, like, how much is it really going to cost to use as they start putting stuff out, I think is the real question.
Yeah, I think that'd be smart to actually wait
like,
to see.
How much of this is community-led versus how much do I have to buy from Wizards of the Coast? Because, like, I like what's here, but I don't like the idea of everyone needing to pay, like, $5 for axe variations. You know what I mean?
Hey, man. Those are some really good axe variations.
It's okay if they do that. Right. Ew.
I'll just make you do a wheel instead.
But like, this stuff is cool, but like, there's got to be a community aspect where you can just import your own.
I really hope that they have a full community aspect, because that's super important.
I also like the idea of being able to change your mini like this on the fly. So like, if your dude's crying, you can just come into the pose and change it. I like that.
Like, yeah. He's like, thumbs up with a sword.
This is super cool.
It is cool. Now he's short. He's having a short day. Okay, that's enough.